I watched through one of my comp games and realized that I've been doing this thing for a long time now, and it's been the reason that I've lost rounds or even games sometimes. Chances are you've been making this mistake too, and it might be what's stopping you from ranking up in Valorant. I'm not going to make you wait 6 minutes to hear what it is, so I'm going to tell you right now. It's autopiloting. Now there's a spectrum of autopiloting, from just slightly, possibly unnoticeably autopiloting, to full on not even thinking about what you're doing like I was the other day, and just letting your fingers move you. Now even if you think you don't autopilot and are in complete focus all the time, that's probably not true. And this video will still help you because I'll go over all of my mistakes in a recent comp game that I played to hopefully help both me and you rank up. Also, I'm going to be keeping track of the mistakes that I make in the top right of the screen, so watch that and see how many mistakes I can make this game.
Just stay together and try to trade, especially because we have numbers.
Alright, we're talking before the round. That's pretty good. Just get people's minds in the game. It's good. Actually, don't mind this play. I just think it's better to buy a molly and a stim with the shorty instead of light shield, because you can use the molly and the stim to stall or rotate quickly. But I don't mind the shorty play first round. It'll actually work pretty well. Alright, so look at the map here. We're going to mid. We do have a chamber trip here, so we know no one's pushed up or anything. But nobody pushed mid on our team. Nobody ever went mid. No one was down there checking it. Yeah, must have come through hall here, down from top mid. But no one was checking bottom mid at all. We have no idea if they're up here or over here or anything. Especially with the shorty, I should have just gone back through spawn here and rotated to B, used 2 smokes to get onto site and hopefully get a kill or 2. Especially considering it's longer distance to fight from like here onto site than to here onto site, right? Like this was just a dumb move for me. And then when I peek, there's chamber with a long range gun, and I have a shorty, and that's not gonna go end too well for me. Now is it? Now this is a prime example of autopiloting, not actually thinking about the consequences of my move, and instead just doing what I think of first, and not actually thinking through the consequences of what I would do there. If I had gone through spawn, chances are I can help our team get back onto site and work our way back into the round because I have a shorty and 2 smokes to use there. Because I was autopiloting and didn't do that, that cost us the round. So my team calmed to force here. I probably shouldn't have. So when you lose first round, you usually want to save second round. Instead, I decided to force here because my teammates calmed to force. And because they have guns as well, it's not a bad idea to play up close here. And I think
Oh my gosh.
well, I just actually got 3 people with that. So the force worked, and I'm able to buy here. Actually, yeah, they're quite poor here. The other team is very poor. So we actually give ourselves a window back into the game here. If we were able to win this round, then we're set up pretty well for the rest of the game, right? We got our momentum going. But winning last round was clutch, especially because we forced. Oh wait, our KO knife, did it scan anything? Neon comms it, KO knives it, and there's nobody there. They might have heard people, but I should not have left here. We just gave a sec free. So yeah, they ended up going elbow. Here I can start working up through mid. Look, we're spread out. Nobody else is there. I can go hold mid doors or something. Right now they have a free window onto A side because I'm not there. So again, not actually considering everything that's in the picture and kind of just playing to play. Not actually thinking about what decisions I'm making and how that could affect the round, right? Now, it's often difficult to combat autopiloting because a lot of times you don't even notice that you're doing it. One of the things that I found helpful to do is to find a way to keep yourself focused, whether that's setting an alarm for 10 minutes from when you start the game to refocus yourself and to make sure that you're thinking about the best decisions in game, and whatever that may be. It's always a good idea to stay focused and to make sure you're on the top of your game at all times. You should always be playing as perfect as you can, right? You should never be not 100% trying. So there, yeah, look at this. Look at my team real quick. When I walk into the smoke, look where my team is. 2 of us are still on B, 1's mid, and 1 is on site with me. If I wait back, we can 5-person retake into this Viper ult here. By pushing here on 5 health, what value am I getting out of my life? Absolutely none. Another autopiloting moment, like I just pointed out with the last one. If I had waited for my team here and pushed in with my shorty or something like that, that would have been great, but no. I ended up dying in chamber there because he just had body shot me once. The other team is probably going to force here, so I can actually go Guardian full because Guardian 2 shots to the body. Again, this is just a thing where you have to be conscious of every decision you make, even down to the buys. And I probably should be coming to one of my teammates to help me go get an ult orb right now. See if we can like begin to push up A main or something, like have my jet cover for me while I grab that orb or something like that. Maybe B main because it's easier to hold that, but like I have to be considering every aspect of the game, which sometimes is hard, but that amount of focus is what wins you game. They get kill B, I think it's fine to push up mid here, just slowly. I think it's best to sit mid doors. Because we know they're mid and there's no teammate with me, there's no point in walking up here. There was somebody mid, now we know that. I think I should have just waited mid doors here, especially because my teammates were not pushed out mid. Now, once everybody dies, I can start working my way up, but it was dangerous to push out there, especially with chamber at bottom mid. And now we've lost our momentum after this round, because I'm pretty sure I lose. I see both of those guys. At this point, if you hear the beeping of the spike at that speed, there is no time to defuse with 4 people still alive, especially because Viper is probably playing lineup. I could just grab 1 or possibly 2 of those people, get our econ into a better advantage, get my ult down here full, and then we're set up for next round at least better than what we would be if I just push up here and risk getting 0 because I just missed my chance on those 2. Yeah, so they peek me again. I hit bait for 120 there, and That's not enough. And so at first there, I thought my mistake was just the whipping there on that fade at first, and how I didn't kill the fade. But really, it was I should have killed people earlier, because that's 2 free kills, chances are. 2 guns out of their hands. Although I didn't win the round, I saved my econ if I run away after getting those 2 kills, and I'm able to hurt their econ, which is actually super helpful. Jet through mid. I was moving while shooting there, I think. Let's see. I throw the molly. That's fine. I peek. Yeah, I was moving while shooting. That's kind of throwing in many ways. You should know if you're a Valorant player, but basically, moving while shooting makes you less accurate. I think one thing I need to practice is being conscious of where my teammates are on the minimap. Because I saw that they were fighting someone B, I probably should have played back with my jet on site there in order to retake, because they use the fade ult and stuff, and we're definitely going to push out on site. And since there were only 3 of us, I think there, it would have been a much better option just to play for retake and wait for my teammates to come. And now we're in a terrible position. They've gained their momentum back. They're rich. We're poor. It's 7 to 11. I should be checking teammates' ult, see if we can prioritize an ult orb for next round, maybe. Because this is a save round. I can sit in the smoke here, but not like that. Yeah, that's a terrible position. We want him in the smoke here. My gun is actually sticking out in front of this. So Viper, when she's coming around here, sees my gun before I can see her at all, because she's around this corner over here. She sees my gun, waits for me to peek more, and then I'm able to be dead there. It's terrible. Wait, we actually might win this round. Looks like my teammate's forced. So we actually do have a chance at this, it looks like, because the 8-11 is not that bad. That's just a quick 3 rounds, and we're back in a tie game there. So now is the time when we seriously need to focus on getting our momentum back. Now again, they're not out yet. Nobody's out on the B site, so I just gave up A site again. If I had like walked up mid doors or something, then I have a quick rotate to B through mid, and I can still hold A. I think that's good practice on Breeze for on defending for holding A site, and you think they might go B just to work up mid doors, because you're still in a good position to prevent the flank onto A from mid doors. And there you go. Now we are down 8 to 12, and there is almost no chance of us coming back here. We're poor. They have guns. I don't mind the buy here. Bulldog Light isn't too bad, I don't think, for 2 smokes. Probably could have gone Judge and 3 smokes. Would have worked better, possibly, because I haven't played with the shotgun and smoke too much this game. But if I had done that, I might have gotten a kill or 2. Could have helped. I don't know. Yeah, they got the Viper on the site here. So if I can kill that Viper in that smoke, where with the Judge or something, that would have been extremely clutch. Had I noticed that they had a Viper ult, I could have played up closer like that. And again, it's paying attention to things like economy and ultimates that people have that are going to be the difference here between us winning and losing this game. With all of the mistakes that I've mentioned in this game over this video and last video, you see that I totally could have won this game if I had just been thinking, not autopiloting, making sure that I'm using good practice and thinking about my decisions before making them. But then we end up losing 8-13 there because of my mistakes, and you see I did bottom frag. Here's the leaderboard for that game, and by the way, thanks so much for all the support in the last video. There have been a ton of positive comments and tons of new subscribers from that video, so thanks again for all the support. If you haven't yet, go check that video out right here where I explain the process of VOD reviewing and how to do it effectively so that you can improve just like I am in this video.